Blake Lively continues to make headlines, and not for the good reasons. Over the years, we got used to seeing her on the tabloids with her looks, projects, and marriage being praised. Now that her last project, It Ends With Us, is shredded to the pieces, ruining her career, her marriage is also not immune to criticism, with people starting to look at her relationship in a different light. Spoilers alert, we have been manipulated by both Blake and her husband Ryan Reynolds for years. And yes, their romance is not as dreamy as they portray it to be. So here we go. Most of you would agree that, up until the past couple of weeks, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were seen as the ultimate Hollywood couple that made us all believe in true love. Their on-screen chemistry in movies like Green Lantern, where they first met, and their off-screen banter on social media often reflected a seemingly genuine and playful dynamic. We all appreciated their public displays of affection and the way they seemed to genuinely enjoy each other's company. I mean, how can we forget Ryan constantly saying, "She's the best thing that ever happened to me," referring to Blake. The couple is known for their humorous social media interactions, which tend to go viral. Their witty exchanges and loving banter are frequently shared with their followers, which makes them seem so relatable. Oh, how fool we have all been. Plus, it seemed like both actors supported each other's careers publicly. Lively has spoken about her admiration for Reynolds' work, and Reynolds has praised Lively's talents and achievements. Their mutual respect and encouragement were seen as a strong foundation for their relationship. Well, guess what? Allegedly, this was also one big fat lie, as the recent exposés confirm the truth of their relationship. But more on that later in the video. Now, before all this It Ends With Us drama folded down and caused a huge backlash against Blake, some people were already annoyed by the couple. Even though they were in the minority, I remember seeing a log of people being critical of the two. At the time, I struggled to understand their perspective, but now I see their point. For instance, some people find their constant public displays of affection and humor to be excessive or insincere. They were thinking that these were all performative affections and did not reflect the reality. Others pointed out how out of touch the couple is, which turned out to be very true. Also, some were not very pleased with the fact that Ryan and Blake came together very quickly after Ryan ended his marriage. And I feel like we should get deeper into the topic now because it is very relevant to the newly discovered toxicity of the couple's marriage. You may remember that before marrying Ryan, Blake dated her Gossip Girl co-star Penn Badgley from 2007 to 2010. Their relationship was widely covered in the media, and they remained friends after their breakup. Then, she had a brief romance with Leonardo DiCaprio in 2011, which was highly publicized. Ryan, on the other hand, was engaged to singer Alanis Morissette back in the day. Their engagement ended in 2007, and then Ryan was married to actress Scarlett Johansson from 2008 to 2011. And this is where things get a bit complicated with Blake and Ryan's romance. If you didn't know, Blake and Ryan first met while filming Green Lantern in 2010. They were both in relationships at the time, with Blake dating Penn Badgley and Reynolds married to Scarlett Johansson.
Ryan, the adorable Ryan Reynolds, been married?
We have been married, how long have we been married? A year and a half.
Year and a half. And you're a cute couple.
Blake and Ryan were first linked romantically when they were spotted together in October 2011, shortly after both had ended their previous relationships. The couple loves to talk about this period of their relationship in interviews, highlighting how they were just friends, but then one day, magically, they fell in love. For instance, Ryan reflected on their first meeting in an interview with the New York Times saying, "We were friends first. It was really nice to have that bond and then have a romantic relationship come from it." Similarly, in a 2016 interview with Vanity Fair, Blake described their relationship saying, "We're just really good friends. And then, it's one of those things where you end up falling in love with your best friend." Here's the issue though. Even though it is obvious that there was some undeniable attraction between the two, the timeline suggests that they allegedly fell in love when they were both in other relationships. The footage from that era confirms these suspicions.
A good friend for 2 years that was not romantic in any way, and
Okay, the whole Blake Lively discourse has me thinking about Blake Lively remembering things. Like how these two met on the set of the Green Lantern right before Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson ended their relationship. Now, Scarlett has insinuated that the relationship ended because he could not handle her career success. Can I show you some footage from Comic-Con? Listen, they might have only been friends, but she is definitely giving the girl that he tells you not to worry about.
And with the ring, Ryan Reynolds.
Felt like they spent
amalgamation between Chuck Yeager and Han Solo, and he felt like this classic hero, something that I hadn't seen in a long time on film, a character who can throw a punch, tell a joke, and kiss a girl.
Listen, I'm not saying anything happened, I'm just saying that there was a vibe. And these two would end up officially together shortly after the Green Lantern premiere, which also made me think of The Town with Ben Affleck and Blake Lively. On-set vibes were vibing when he was married to Jennifer Garner. And then there was a photo leak situation, which I'm not gonna get into. But if you know, you know. Anyway, what's currently been going on with Blake, I honestly did not see coming. Based on everything I've seen, I feel like there's journalists, behind the scenes people, actors and actresses who are probably letting out a sigh of relief and feeling extremely cathartic and vindicated right now. And I really hope she finds a way to validate DV victims and really address everything and, just learn from this and become better. This movie was really intense for me to watch.
Plus, there is the fact that they revealed they were going on double dates, which was annoying to their partners at the time, since the spark between each other was so apparent. I mean, as you can imagine, this does not sit right with a lot of fans. There is a high chance that Ryan's date at the time was Scarlett, since there is no time between his divorce and romance with Blake to squeeze another name. So, the person who was annoyed with his chemistry with Blake was none other than his then-wife. Do you think there is a basis for the cheating rumors? Do you even care if the couple cheated on their respective partners back then? I can't wait to hear your thoughts about it. Regardless of the cheating allegations, by early 2012, Blake and Ryan confirmed their relationship, with their first public appearance together at the 2012 Met Gala. From that point on, they were seen together at various events, and their relationship became more visible to the public. At the time, Ryan spoke about their relationship in an interview with GQ in 2016. Stating, "I think it's rare to find someone who you can truly be yourself with, who you can share every aspect of yourself with. And I think that's what makes our relationship special." I wonder what Scarlett was thinking about this romance. Well, actually, we have some clues about it. Reports from the National Enquirer at the time suggested that Scarlett was very resentful of Ryan's marriage to Blake, even believing that Blake had purposefully seduced and stolen Ryan from her. Us Weekly also chimed in, claiming Scarlett was furious when she discovered Ryan and Blake were dating. A source said, "Scarlett is pissed that he's not under her spell anymore. She realized what a great catch Ryan was." Well, I doubt Scarlett would cry after Ryan, but fine, I guess. Do you think Scarlett was resentful of Ryan or Blake? Should she be? Let me know in the comments. In September 2012, the couple announced their engagement. They had kept their relationship relatively private, but confirmed their engagement with a low-key announcement. Later, Blake said in an interview with Elle in 2014, "We don't talk about our relationship publicly. I think the reason it works so well is because we're so private about it. We're not looking for validation or anything like that." Actually, I feel like this is a very smart approach because we all know when celebrities talk so much about their private lives. We all realize that they are far from the people we idealize them to be, and we gradually lose our respect for them. Plus, knowing more about their private lives opens them to more criticism, which is exactly what is happening right now. So perhaps they should have kept things private instead of dominating Instagram with their couple pranks. But let me know, what do you think? Again, in 2012, the couple got married in a private ceremony. But guess where they got married? In a plantation of all places. Can you believe it? You have all the means in the world to have your dream wedding, and you decide to make it in a plantation. This is simply mind-blowing to me. And honestly, we should have realized what kind of a couple they are back then. How do you see this plantation wedding? Do you think the couple should have been canceled for this? And this brings us to today. The other day, a TikToker revealed this shocking information about the couple.
As if by magic, guess who's here to give us more when we want more? That's right, she actually did a blind item on It Ends With Us at the beginning of the year, earlier on. And if only she were here, because I bet we would have learned so much more.
And Blake Lively was busy filming in New Jersey. Blake Lively keeps it comfy in pink overalls and Uggs while filming It Ends With Us in New Jersey. There she is. I want to dye my hair that color. That's like the color I want my hair. Blake's co-stars are Hassan Minaj and Justin Baldoni. Justin Baldoni is also directing and co-wrote the film. The film was originally slated to be released February 4th of this year. However, the SAG and WGA strikes halted that. So Blake is starring as a woman named Lily. Isn't that Lily Vanderwoodson, who finds herself in a shmissive marriage. This former almost A-list actress would say Blake's was a minus list. Solid. Has been nonstop arguing with her husband because he doesn't want her to take on any acting roles and she wants to act all the time. So I will say that this is kind of a blind item pattern. Whenever Blake Lively goes on location to film something, which isn't very often in the past few years, but whenever she does, there's always a blind item about her and Ryan arguing about her being at work. Do with that what you will. You can believe it or not believe it if you want to, but I'm just saying she has decreased her acting significantly since Gossip Girl. XOXO.
Ryan was upset with Scarlett's success in her business, which led to their marriage falling apart. And since his marriage to Blake, he was also very against Blake's acting. And thus, when filming It Ends With Us, the couple had numerous fights, unlike how they present themselves to the outside world. If you are not familiar to the It Ends With Us drama, go watch my previous videos on the issue right after this one as I explain the case in detail. But a part of the drama was that Ryan got involved with everything regarding the movie, despite the fact that it was not his movie. He even wrote multiple scenes. Blake also leaked to the press that one of the reasons why she was not getting along with Justin Baldoni was that when they were being intimate in a scene, it took him so long to get away from her. Basically, he allegedly kissed her longer than he was supposed to. This also led many fans to speculate that Ryan was intimidated by Justin, and that's why he felt the need to intervene in the movie so much. And perhaps that's why he had all those fights with Blake during the filming of the movie. Either way, it is clear that the couple's relationship is far from what it seems like. There are cheating allegations, weddings at plantations, behind-the-scenes fights, and more. And now, some even speculate that the couple might announce their divorce soon.
Mark my words, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds will be announcing their divorce within the next 90 days. For the past week, I have watched people come on TikTok and defame Blake Lively, which is a classic PR technique used before they announce their divorce. Ryan Reynolds' team is trying to make her look like a bad person. The divorce is imminent. If you know, you know.
Honestly, despite all my criticism against the couple, knowing that they have 3 lovely kids together, it would break my heart to see them getting separated. But let me know what you think about the issue. If you are interested in more Blake Lively content and other celebrity drama, make sure to like and follow. See you in the next one.